Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Ah, there's a logo on my face. Get it out. Happy Friday. Welcome to the dev stream. Gimperson, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Today we are going to build some dungeons. It's going to be fun. Let's get going here. There we go. All right. So yeah, welcome to the weekly dev stream. We skipped last week. Our lead programmer Thomas has been on vacation, so we don't have a ton of updates to go over right now, but I've thought it would be fun to jump back into it and just play around with the tool and make some fun dungeons today. So we're going to jump in. We're going to create a few dungeons, just kind of have some fun, play around with the game, and for anybody that's new, kind of show off how the game works to you. So let's go ahead and jump on in. And you may have noticed, so this is our old logo here. We have a new logo. We're going to be updating our branding on Steam and everywhere else pretty soon. Whoops, that's the old one. But yeah, here's our new logo. Big shout outs to Matt for working on that, making it look super awesome. Really love the design. We've got a few different versions. This is the gradient version, and yeah, it's looking really good. Aw, shucks. Oh, this is not alcohol, by the way. This is coffee. just to be clear on that. We have an image to preserve here. All right. So let's hop in. So for anybody that is new and kind of checking out the game for the first time, this is Super Dungeon Designer. It's a game that lets you build your own top-down like Zelda-style dungeons and then share them out with others. So you can, size rooms however you want here. You can add more rooms by hitting the little plus here. We tried to make it as intuitive and user-friendly as possible. And then, you've got a couple rooms here already. Can come over here. So everything on the right side here, this is going to build the dungeon. So this is like different floor tiles, pits, poison, all of that. And then this is walls. So this is how you actually add different walls, and also doors. So if you want to transition between rooms, and when you hover over, it's going to give you a little tooltip. But if I want to transition between these two rooms, I can put a door down. It's easy as that. So now you can get through. And we've got different variants of the door. So we've got the locked door, the closed door, different decorations you can put in your dungeon. And then everything on the left side here, this is what builds your dungeon. Sorry, not what builds. This is what goes inside of your dungeon. So this is all the items, all the treasures, all the enemies, and then all the different objects that you can place inside of your rooms in your dungeons. So lots of cool options. And then where the game really shines, we have a linking system, and that's how you trigger events in the dungeon. So if I want to change this to a closed door, put this enemy here, link it to the door. It's that easy. And hit play. If I play test the dungeon, you'll see that I need a sword to kill this. So let's go back. That's actually kind of cool. I guess we took out the starting sword. So there we go. Slime linked to door, kill slime, door opens. Easy. But that's pretty simple. We're going to make a fun dungeon. Or a fungin, if you will. I'm trying to make fungin a thing. Don't judge me. Yeah, links can be a lot more complex than that too. You can do grouping, do a lot of really cool things. It's really where the game shines. So we'll definitely get into some more complex links here as we build our dungeon out. Thanks, Matt. Kind of like this like bright purple, purplish blue color. Do we want a default sword? I actually think not having the sword there by default is probably good, because it's one of the first things people see anyway. It's like, oh, I can put a sword down. And I've watched a lot of people like start building a dungeon and they'll put a sword down. And I had to like jump in and be like, oh, actually you start with a sword. That's why your guy isn't picking it up. And then they'll be like, oh, okay. So I think starting without it's fine. For a while there, it kind of made sense, but I think for now it's okay. I like Fungion, but it makes me want Funyuns. Oh yeah, that's fair. All right. So this is our entry room. So we don't really want to throw any immediate danger at the player because we want them to kind of come in here and be able to not just immediately have to react to something. So we're just going to make this kind of a scenic room. Somewhere nice to start your adventure. And I always like using this tile. It's one of my favorites. But I'm going to leave the pillars on that standard tile. So I think that looks kind of nice. And then our first room is going to be up here. And we're going to have a locked door right here. And yeah, you can mix and match the colors however you want. So if you want one room to be a certain color, you can have a totally different colored room. If you want to mix colors within the same room, you can do that too. So like if I want for these floor tiles, for example, maybe I want like maybe some red. Just like in front of the door here, I can do that. Even do stripes throughout the room. All right, so let's put our player down. So that's where the player is going to start. And now the question is, how do we want the first key to appear? So right now we are equipmentless. We're starting the game with no sword, no weapons, nothing. So I'm going to put these bookcases here. And then we're gonna, so there's two versions of the switch. So this is a floor switch. When you step on it, you can have it trigger something by linking. So I'm gonna put two repeatable switches behind these bookcases, so you can't really see them. And then to make sure the player can't push these the wrong way, also going to put a couple blocks right there. And then we're going to have a treasure chest right here that has the key in it. Ooh, there's a bug. We're missing the little graphic for containers. Let's see if it does it for enemies too. Yep, enemies too. Try the table. Yep, table 2. Noted. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to add those 2. You can't really see it, but... Whoops. Grab her hand. The switches now are in a group. I added them to the red group. And now I'm going to link them to the treasure chest. So now that means everything in the red group has to be triggered for that chest to appear. So we're going to have to push these bookshelves onto those switches to make that chest appear. Let's try it out, make sure it works. So right now we come in here and stepping on these doesn't do anything individually because they have to both be pressed down at the same time to trigger the switch. So I need to push one of those there, and then I could just step on that one, or I can push the bookshelf onto it. There we go. So yeah, the other option, I can come up here and then I can just step on this and it's going to appear. So if we want to fix that, we can go back and put down a third switch right here. Add that to the group, and now you also have to press this. So you're going to have to push these up and step on that, and then the treasure chest will appear right in front of you. Let's see, is there anything else we want to have happen in here? I think to make it fun, we'll put a couple unlit torches. So we introduced Jamie to Memory Match and Catch today. He loved it. Nice! That's awesome. We've been waiting years for this moment. And then what we'll do is when the switches are triggered, we will also have these torches light. It'll just look nice. So now I have to step on here. Oh, except they will go on and off as you step off of that. So we can remedy that. Let's see, best way, we can actually just we could do some funkiness off screen to make it work, but I think I'm just going to make it so that when you open this chest, it'll light those torches. Just making sure I couldn't push this. Okay, good. Okay, nice little entry room. Simple puzzle. Nothing too crazy. All right, for the next room, let's play around a little bit. I think we're going to give the player a weapon in this room. Probably the sword. Put the sword in this treasure chest. And then I'm going to group all those together and link them to the chest. Oh, and you know what? I was just thinking, so back in this room, instead of having the chest linked to the torches up here, we can still have the switch linked to them. All we need to do is change what triggers it. No, never mind, that won't work. Alright, pretend I didn't say anything. It's a long day at work. Alright, we're going to leave that how it was. I don't want to mess with it. Okay, so that's going to make the sword appear. And then here, we're going to change these to be individual. So as you step on each of these little blocks are going to appear that you have to push out of the way. So you'll go here, that one will appear. Here, we're actually going to move this out here. I'm going somewhere with this, I swear. we'll have these two switches. Okay, hang on. Let me play around with that first. I want to see what this does. Okay, so we can just like hit those. Oh, that's interesting. You can... If a block spawns under a block, you can still push the block under it. So right here. Maybe that's fine? I don't know. Yeah, the block stacking. It's interesting. Alright, anyways, that's not really what I wanted to do. Let me delete these. Hold on. Okay. So this is going to be an optional, just a little puzzle, forcing the player to make sure they don't accidentally push this down here. They need to come over here. Change that to that. And put some treasure in there. I'll let you do the sword in the next room. Okay, and honestly, alright, just remove these two. Oh, that's kind of interesting actually. If you, okay, it counts a switch as a safe space. I never noticed that. There could be some cool stuff we could do with that. Like you could have a switch trigger stuff when it's stepped on, and then like you fall in a pit to make things happen. Kind of cool. Oh wait. I failed at my own puzzle. This room will be optional. And actually here, we're gonna show how you can make a different colored room. So all you have to do is click on one of these different colors. And then hit the plus, and that room will be in that color. And if I kind of wanted to change the shape of this room, I can do that pretty easily here. And then I like to delete these tiles up here just so that will show up as like a black area when you hit play. And the door color will actually match whatever room you put it in. All right, in here, I'm going to have this warthog run at you. And warthogs can trigger switches if you have them run into them, and warthogs will run at you on sight. Okay, so that'll make that block appear. And then, you know what? Let's leave this how it was. Alright, we're gonna have that spawn a sword. And just put some breakable pots down here with and maybe a heart in case you took damage on the spikes, and some gold. Give the player even a few bombs here. We'll have a closed door here. And when you open the chest for the sword, some slimes are going to appear. We'll throw them in a group. And when you defeat them, it'll open the door. And I haven't been decorating very well. That's alright. We're just playing around with the mechanics. We'll leave it how it is. Alright, let's test out that room real quick. I always suggest when you make a new room, make a little bit of progress. It's always good to play test, see how things are going. Alright, so our warthog can't get in across the spikes yet. Now it can. Okay, so the spikes take a little bit to come up, so we can actually cheese that by just running over it. So what we want to do, I think actually we can just move them here. That should be good enough. Nope, can still cheese it. We will actually delete these, move them all the way down here. Now we should be good. And this is exactly why it's good to play test. See what works, see what doesn't. Okay, so now, yep, we don't have a way to get down there quick enough. We gotta push this down here. Now... Oh, I never linked the slimes. Okay, so slimes from chest. So now the slimes will appear when the chest is opened. I like how the warthog's like looking up, looking down, like, hey, how do I get out of here? Put him out of his misery here. Doors open. Got our bombs. Okay. So I think the only thing I want to add is some kind of indicator that you can push this block, so players don't just get stuck here and not know what to do. So we're just going to put this little arrow tile right there. All right, let's see. Actually, you know what? I want a new color for this next room. I'm gonna go to green. Pro tip, you want your level to fall somewhere between a Rube Goldberg machine and a block of Swiss. Balance the overly complicated mechanics with some holes and cheese. Yes, agreed. Okay, gotta put our door back. And let's see, in this room, we're going to introduce let's see, we just gave the player the sword, so let's do some fun sword stuff. We're going to make this a room where you need to light all of these orb switches. And we're going to make it a dark room. And we'll start using some of this poison. And we'll use some of the tricks we've already taught the player, like how warthogs can trigger switches. Hi, Chewie. Alright, come here. Say hi to everyone. He's like, what's happening? Poor Chewie. Alright, you gotta sit down. Mew mew. Unity is gaslighting me and trying to tell me never had a background for held items. Typical Unity. Do some pushable blocks here too. Okay. And each of those will light a torch. And then I think over here, I don't want to put archers because they could accidentally trigger the switches, but we're going to put some enemies. I think that's pretty okay. There's some bats too. Put a little bit of decor in here. Make the dungeon feel like home. Alright, we'll put a closed door here. Gotta make it have that lived-in feel. Yeah, exactly. Alright, before we move on to the next room, let's see how that feels. That was a lucky slime formation. That was like speedrun slime formation. Speedrun RNG. Ooh, yeah, this room looks good. Let's make sure we can't hit that. Okay. I wonder... Nope, okay. So the poison floor, if you step on it, you take damage. So you kind of want to avoid that. But if you were, you know, trying to go for the world record on this dungeon, then you might step in here and then hit the switch. It's kind of a fun thing you can do if you want to play around with, like, making it more difficult if you want to go for, like, world record time. Poor Warthog trapped in his cage. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Alright, in this room... Why use a floor switch when you can use the trapped warthog? Exactly! Alright, we're gonna have some tables. Can't put enemies on tables, right? Yeah, okay, good. We're gonna have some stairs here. You're gonna go down. And we're gonna have a warp pad over here. And we're going to have a boss door right here. Alright, we're going to put a gold bomb bag on one of these tables. Actually, I guess all I got to do is do that. Put some archers in here. Actually going to do a disabled warp. And then when you defeat these guys, the warp pad will enable. All right, down here, you're going to get the bow and arrows. Alright, put these guys in a group. Okay. And then each of these is gonna make one of these guys appear. And when they're all defeated, you will get one of the keys you need. And one of the items we have planned is actually a sometime down the road, not sure when, is a key block. So you have to use the key on the block to make it disappear. But for now, I'm gonna kind of get around that by just using a couple doors. Could also just put like spikes down in front of the boss door and have those go down when you trigger this, but I think the keys are kind of fun. Collect a few keys. So then we'll do another key challenge in here. And in this room, let's see, what haven't we used yet? We use the lantern in here. So this will be a dark room. Lots of lanterns to light. Hey, Fluffy Udders, what's going on? Thanks for swinging by. How have you been? And as you light some of these torches, some ghosts will appear. Bit foggy, had teeth out today. Oof, that's never fun. General Kenobi. Hello there. I added this game to my wishlist on Steam. Awesome, glad to hear it. We are so excited to show it off and have our next playtest, which will hopefully be in June here. Had a relatively hard time finding it. The Steam search doesn't seem to be your friend. Yeah. You have to kind of type in like the full name. Alright, how do we want to make this lantern appear? We know the player has the sword. So we haven't had the player fight any warthogs yet. Maybe we'll do a couple of them. Thanks, Fluffy. Appreciate that. It was more visible during a playtest a while back, so hoping it jumps up there once we're in early access. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, as we do more playtests and all that, it brings more visibility back to the game, and then it pops back up in the search ability, so... Things have been a little quiet, honestly, over the last, like, just a couple of months because we've been kind of tightening things up, cleaning up stuff rather than like showing off new features. So we're gonna have some cool stuff really soon that's gonna help with that. Let's see. And then to make this a little trickier to navigate, put some bits down. Typing Dungeon Designer works too. Oh, nice. Good to know. Arrival, yeah. We were here first, dang it. It's all good. Friendly competition. Always a good thing. Yeah, always good to have a rival. Keeps you going. Alright, and then if you defeat all the ghosts, we're gonna put some gold down. Alright, that's pretty good. Okay, so now you're going to have 2 keys. They'll come in here. Key number 1, key number 2. And then some carpet down in here. Make this room a little bit fancy. The boss key in the middle. Actually, let's go up here. Can't win. Something's always off center. All right, we're gonna put a table down. Key on the table. And we'll give the player... Oh, whoop. Wait. Okay, containers on tables. That's a bit of a bug. I put down a key and then I tried to put a heart and it deleted the key and now I can't put the heart down. Yeah, I love that Miyamoto quote. Exactly. We've been keeping that in mind for sure with this game. Like when it's ready, it's ready. Gotta run. Okay, Fluffy Udders, well thanks for swinging by. Always appreciate the support. And hopefully we'll have more to show you really soon. Delete table. Yeah. I just wanted to see what happened. Okay, so it let I was able to hit delete 3 times on the table, so it was like it had the things on it, but they weren't showing. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's working now. Huh. Wonder what the problem was. That's weird. Weird that it works now. Yeah. So we'll just have to look into that. All right, and if you saved your bombs, there's a reward here. Some hearts. Oh wait, we gave them the gold bomb bag. So we'll still put a reward here, but it won't be as good. Make it simple. Okay, boss room, what do we want to do? Let's see. Make this a little longer. I was using some ancient piece of random art for the held item background. Ah, okay. Nice. You're moved on April 18th. You somehow won a whole stream without using item containers. Wow, yeah. Not sure how that quite happened, but... huh. All right, so Actually, yeah, let's, whoops. Okay, so every enemy is going to make this block move. Good way to stress test the link system here. Actually, you know what? Before I make those links, get all the enemies down. As well as a stress test for the undo feature. Yeah. No kidding. Okay. Each enemy type is getting its own group. I could mix up the groups with different enemies, but yeah. See how this goes. Okay, and then orange to red, to yellow. Yellow to green, green to purple, purple to blue, blue to pink. Okay. And then every enemy will make this move. I know this is going to be chaos, but it's kind of, I want to see how it does. Forgot the any feature. Oh, yeah. Okay. I am so tired from work that I cannot think today. Okay. Okay. Orange, red, yellow, green, purple, blue, pink. Okay. Any. There we go. So now when any object in that group is triggered, defeated in this case, it'll make the switch move. So your goal here is to destroy all of these pots. And we don't actually want it to be totally dark in this room. We'll go like that. There'll be a closed door here, which will open when you destroy this last pot. We'll see how this goes. We might need to reduce the number of pots and stuff we have here, because I don't know how many times this is actually going to cycle through and how many potential cycles the player is going to miss because they accidentally kill another enemy and then it shifts again. But it'll be interesting. We'll see. Okay, and then the end level tile here. Might be able to cheese the last few. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if you'll even get this far before you're able to get through the door. Like, you might only get through a few rounds, yeah. But, I don't want to do the math. We'll just test play it and see where we get to. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's play from the beginning and see how this looks. And before I forget, let's save. Dev stream dungeon 5622. Alright, so starting off, we gotta push these up. Step on here. Grab our key. Pretty swanky dungeon, yeah, I agree. Should probably put like a block here so you can't accidentally push that off. There's a lot of optimizations that can be made here. And this room's kind of boring looking too, so I'd probably add more, like, maybe some more stuff in here. A lot of optimization could be done, for sure. There, we got some bombs. Then all of a sudden we have a nice looking room. I love that green color. I don't know why. Just looks nice. Alright, one more to go. Goodbye, Mr. Warthog. Okay, to get through here, we gotta take those down. I'm gonna grab these bombs. Take these guys out. Okay, I think I'll go up first. Alright, we have the bow and arrow. And we actually just recently worked on, at least the art, for a animation for when you're using the bow and arrow. So that'll be nice. We'll have that in, so the arrow won't just appear out of your body anymore. The player will actually be firing it, which is going to look really cool. Alright, we got one of our keys. Warp into this room, which I didn't realize I made a dark room. I don't think I meant to do that. Gotta remember where... There it is. Okay. So we have the lantern now, so we can start lighting these. Okay, we got some ghosts to deal with. Ghosts you can kill in one shot with the lantern, which is nice. Otherwise, they take 3 shots and they're invincible when they're in that double mode. Alright, we got our key, got some gold. It's actually very mean to one-shot the goats. They don't appreciate it at all and think it's very unfair. Oh, okay. Well, too bad. Go into our secret room. Alright, let's go check out our crazy boss area. Alright, so we start with a bunch of slimes. And yeah, you can actually, oh shoot, I missed my... I'm not paying attention. Messed everything up. Okay, there we go. So now... Got one. Okay, I need to kill one more. There we go, got another. No! Get away! Okay, there we go. Can hit those pots with bombs. No? I think since we reduced the range, we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I like where we have the bomb range at now. It's pretty good. Right, we got 2 more. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get out of here before we have to fight like the other statues. But that's okay. It kind of rewards the player for being efficient, right? Alright, just need one more. Oh, I missed the cycle. Dang it. Oh no! Ghost, come back! Don't go over there. Ghost, no. Come here. Don't. Alright, there we go. Alright, we gotta kill one more. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can cheese... Should not have put flame enemies. Actually, it doesn't matter, because lighting those does not... Oh, shoot, I died. Because I was too busy worrying about that. Doesn't matter, because lighting the things is not how you win. It just kind of messes up your counter. And that even with the mindless slime slaughter of 22. Poor slimes. Who's the real villain? Dang it. That that flame jumped in the thing and it made our thing go. Alright, so we're gonna need one more. go. Dang it. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay, half a heart left. Gotta get through the door. Oh god. Okay. That was a little terrifying. No checkpoints, yeah. Yeah, we're hardcore. The best part of these streams is James punishing himself in his own levels, yeah. This happens a lot. Alright, our victory room isn't very exciting, but GG, we did it. Yes, heart pumping, exciting stuff. Alright. Not an amazing dungeon, but we did it. I'm gonna save it. And yeah, that is just a little taste of Super Dungeon Designer. We've got a lot more planned. We've got a lot more fun features coming and other such things before launch, which is going to be next year. And we are going to be at GDEX, which is a part of Origins, which will be in June, June 8th through June 12th. We'll be there with a booth, so you can come by and play the game live. Come talk to us, come check out the game, get some goodies, and we're going to have our playtest going on around then as well. So if you cannot make it out to the convention, you will be able to play at home. The game will be free to play for everyone to check out our progress and do some level sharing and all that. So it'll be a good time. Apart from that, we're just continuing onward. And if you haven't wishlisted the page yet, link down below to Steam. You can wishlist it. And if you want to join our Discord, there's a link down below for that as well. That's kind of where we post updates and chat about the game, and we're really trying to build a community there so we can launch with a good, strong community. So appreciate everyone that was at the stream today. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody swinging by and watching me fail through my dungeon. So thanks everyone. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. We stream Super Dungeon Designer Dev Streams are every Friday at a new time starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So see everyone next week. Have a great weekend, all. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll play us out with the trailer.